Back here at Nationals Park for the Braves and Nats. It's the series finale coming up today at 12:05 p.m. Eastern. I'm Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan and the Braves Radio Network. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. We're getting you set for a little day baseball here as Mike Soroka takes on our old friend Anibal Sanchez at 12:05 p.m. Eastern. Braves taking game 2 last night. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Atlanta entering play 63-45. The lead over the Nationals is now 5.5. It's 6 over the third place Phillies. Meanwhile, the Nationals enter play today 57-50 overall on the season. Let's talk about the big news though. Last night, Braves pulling off a trade with the Texas Rangers, acquiring Chris Martin, the reliever, in exchange for Kolby Allard. What to expect from Chris Martin? Well, first and foremost, he's a big, intimidating presence on the mound. Stands 6'8", 215 pounds. As far as his repertoire, fastball, slider, he's going to mix in a cutter at times. Fastball clocked in there at the mid-90s, 94, 95. He's got a really, really good slider as well, an 86, 87. Good hard slider, and he'll mix in that cutter in the low 90s, 92, 93. Expected to join the Braves when they return home tomorrow to take on the Cincinnati Reds. Of course, that deal was pulled off about 9:30 last night. Martin was in Arlington with the Rangers, and with the quick turnaround, Brian Snitker said it's probably more likely we'll see him join the team tomorrow in the first of 4 against the Cincinnati Reds back at SunTrust Park. 43 strikeouts to just 4, count them, 4 walks on the season for Chris Martin. And how about going back to May the 3rd? He's tossed 26 2/3 innings out of relief from the Rangers, 33 strikeouts, 1 walk. We've talked a lot about how walks have been sort of the Achilles heel for the Braves bullpen here, especially of late in the second half. He's a strike thrower, and I expect to see him whether it's the 8th or 9th inning. Snit did not commit to his role as of yet, but it wouldn't surprise me at all with the Braves trying to look for those high leverage guys. 8th inning, potentially even a chance to close out some games in the 9th inning as well. Again, Kolby Allard going over to the Rangers organization was ranked as high as 10th as far as the Braves prospects go here in the midway point of the season, but we hadn't seen him. The Braves have called on Kyle Wright and Bryce Wilson and Touki Toussaint. So the fact that we had not seen Kyle Wright kind of shows he had kind of fallen out of favor with the organization. So a fresh start for him, and we wish Kolby Allard all the best as he heads on to his new adventures with the Rangers organization. Last night, an 11-8 win for the Braves. Adam Duvall was 4 for 5, a couple of homers, his first multi-homer game in a Braves uniform. Ender Inciarte, 3 for 5 in the win last night. And how about Julio Teheran? I said it on Atlanta Braves Today, yesterday morning on 680 The Fan. I said I needed to see at least a 6 in the innings pitched column for Julio Teheran. Well, he did that. 6 2/3 innings, a couple of runs, and 2 walks with 6 strikeouts in the victory last night. He's allowed 2 earned or fewer in each of his last 6 starts. So Julio Teheran keeps on rolling for the Braves, and they give the ball now to Mike Soroka here today in the series finale. The 21-year-old is 10-2 with a 2.44 ERA and 18 starts for the Braves here this season. Friday night in Philly, 4 2/3 innings. He allowed a run on 8 hits, played with fire all night long, but good stuff again from Mike Soroka. It'll be his 3rd start against the Washington Nationals. Most recently, he saw them July the 20th back at SunTrust Park. He worked 6 innings, allowed 4 earned runs on 9 base hits in a 10-2 loss for the Braves at SunTrust Park. Meanwhile, we'll see our old friend Anibal Sanchez on the mound for the Nationals here this afternoon. Fellow righty is 6-6 with a 363 earned run average in 19 starts for the Nationals here this season. July 20th in Atlanta, he worked 5 innings, gave up 6 hits with 3 earned runs. His last 13 starts, though, going back to the beginning of May, Sanchez has posted a 258 earned run average. He has allowed 10 home runs in his last 69 2/3 innings, so he has been susceptible to the long ball. So we'll see if that plays in the favor of the Braves here today. Of course, they've been swinging the bats well with guys like Duvall back. Now they've got Josh Donaldson, and Freddie Freeman certainly looks like he's starting to heat up as well. Also keeping our eye on the trade rumors here as the deadline approaches closer and closer. 4 p.m. Eastern today is the trade deadline, so stay with us right here on 680 The Fan on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We will keep you posted with all the latest news, rumors, updates as far as what the Braves may pull off. I still think another reliever is in the plans, and I do think, as I said this morning on 680 The Fan, the success that Adam Duvall has had maybe gives the Braves a little more comfort. Maybe they're not shopping in the outfielder aisle as much as they are the relief market, and maybe still the starters market as well. We shall see what happens. So again, stay with us right here on 680 The Fan on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. We'll keep you posted as the Braves and Nationals get going here today, 12:05 p.m. Eastern. It's Soroka and Sanchez. Hopefully you can join us. Beautiful day for baseball here in the district. And again, 12:05 p.m. Eastern right here on the Fan and Braves Radio Network.